Peace and blessings to you wherever you are in the world. My name is Javed Khan. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to village Shadi Khan here in district Attock in Pakistan. It's a very peaceful Friday afternoon, and this afternoon I thought I would talk to you about and just share a few thoughts. So currently these areas are a tiny bit alien to me, and I was feeling just a tiny bit apprehensive. And the reason for that is that some days I was involved in a hit and run, and I sustained some head injuries. But what I really wanted to discuss with you is the states that we get in, the physical states that we're in at different times of our lives. So a question to you is, what makes you apprehensive? What makes you worry? What gives you concern? What makes your flight and fight mode just come on just like that? Why do you start getting all the warning signs of things going on? Nervousness, apprehension, worry. What brings everyone to the party? And why do they come to the party? Because often they are uninvited, and all the clouds appear in front of your mind, and you can't think properly, you can't act properly, and as the motorbike comes past. So as you can see, it's fairly clear. The sun is out. But what you can't see is people that are continuously turning their heads and they're pointing their fingers towards me. So look, it's okay to feel a little nervous, it's okay to feel a little bit apprehensive, but what you do not want is unreasonable behaviour. And act unreasonably, because it stops you from achieving the things that you want to achieve. Now, people will say to you things like, be confident, keep happy, just be focused, X, Y and Z, but what they're telling you is what's in their neurology, what's in their mind. You've never experienced total confidence, as an example. You've never experienced being in the flow. You've never experienced being totally focused, but other people are throwing their words at you. So a great thing to do is to ask a question. For example, what state am I in right now? Am I happy? Am I sad? So what I would like you to do is look towards the sky and smile and think of something that really makes you happy. Make it the world teeth competition. And just smile. Just see what you see and feel what you feel. And just hear what you hear, just being happy. See, am I really smiling? So, you can change your state by listening to positive talk, being around people that are positive, read positive things, hear positive things, or consistently feel something that doesn't really serve you. You could just continuously look down and just keep being sad and play the blame game. It's because of this, it's because of the government, it's because of the dog ate my homework, it's because my alarm never worked, it's because you never sent me a text message, blah 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 blah. I'm just going to step to the side because the tractor's just going past. And the guy only looked round about 7 times. And although there's not a lot of people around, the ones that are around are just curious. This guy looks a little bit different, he's wearing clothes that are a little bit different, he's speaking in a language that's a little bit different, so it's okay. And I want you to know as well that it's okay. And you can also take steps as well to become more confident, to become motivated, to become happy, to become inspiring. There's a step process, it's a learnable process. So at Hypno Driving in the United Kingdom, we coach and teach the physical skill of driving a motor vehicle, and we teach Neuro Linguistic Programme. Neuro Linguistic what, you might say? Yes, neuro, how we think. Linguistics, the language that we use, the positive language that we use, the study of language, the words that we use, the modal operators that we use, and ultimately psychological behavior. Because when all of it comes together, as Dr. Deepak Chopra says, when it wires together, it fires together, and it will give you fantastic results. So when we have done reviews with our students, often, very, very often, it said that I'm thinking better rather than I'm able to drive a car. Because I'm thinking better, I feel better and I can get results quicker. So context reframe. Currently I'm in Pakistan, and in Pakistan it's not fully developed, especially in the rural village, okay, like the UK, where you have heating, where you have air conditioning, where you have warm food, where you have cold food, where you have hot water, and you have warm water, where you can travel within minutes. You can catch the bus, grab a taxi, catch the train. You have a whole load of choices. You can decide to wear warm clothes or hot clothes, or as I get knocked over by, nearly get knocked over by a vehicle, and he's looking at me, and because his attention's totally towards me, he's driving straight at me as well. So, so you know, there's many more choices. Life is more modern. Life is more quicker in comparison to this. And look, when you make great choices, you can then also drive your mind. Whether you want to drive that way, whether you want to drive this way, or whether you want to go on a rough track, you will then have choices. See, here's the thing. I was with John, who said to me in 2010, Gervais, you can be more confident right now, because confidence is a learnable skill, is it not? Of course it is, he said in 2017. So after teaching many that were not confident became confident, and hypno driving was born. And when hypno driving was born to serve, born to help, born to make more confident people and individuals, create safety on the road, safety for others that perhaps weren't able to hypno think properly. Life behind the steering wheel would never be the same. Same, because not what we thought we couldn't do, but actually focus on what we could do. So I said, choose your road, because you can be confident now. And the driver scarpered in that direction over there, perhaps not caring, perhaps having fear, perhaps being worried, perhaps not knowing. He should have stopped. Context reframe is that God protected us. We were able to think, and we were able to reflect and thank God that He protected all of us, every single one of us. And my prayer is that God protects you in all situations as well. Take good care.